Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday here at midweek. I'm Art Rascone with your news update, and we have a lot going on today. Some sad news, and this happening north of us here in Houston. In Arlington, this is a shooting rampage at Timberview High School, Arlington, Texas, injuring 4 people. One of the victims has refused treatment, so there were three injured, 3 taken to the hospital. Their conditions are unknown. We know that at least 2 of those were students. One perhaps might be an administrator or a teacher. Police say the gunman is a student. That gunman is still on the run. Police say they know who he is, and they don't doubt that they'll be able to get him in custody soon. Well, a cleanup is now underway at the Marathon Refinery in Texas City. One of the tanks at the facility began gushing crude oil. You see that? Thousands of gallons leaking, isolated to our refinery area, and a faulty pump seal is being blamed for this mess. You see there is kind of a berm around that facility tank, so the oil is not able to leak out further than that, but you can clearly see it getting out all around that facility tank. Thousands of gallons so far. It is still uncapped as far as we know. Well, the FBI joining the search for 13-year-old Liliana Graham. Now, she is the girl at the center of an Amber Alert. Authorities tell us Liliana was in the CPS custody when she was taken by 22-year-old Shakendrick Edward Smith. Federal agents fear Liliana may become a victim of sex trafficking. And there is big news out today about the troubled student loan forgiveness program. It's getting a lot of much-needed overhaul that will benefit 500,000 people, but still a lot of controversy over it. The federal program forgives student loan debt for public sector workers after they've made payments for 10 years. However, it's difficult to navigate, and there's been a lot of miscommunication on who is actually qualified. Some have been rejected for such simple matters, and the government rejected nearly all who applied. Today, the Education Department has sweeping changes that will go into effect this fall and immediately erase the debt of thousands of those borrowers. The changes, by the way, will also allow borrowers to make corrections to their applications. Certainly good news for all of those former students who have all of the debt. This is all part of President Biden's effort to address student loan debt and ease the burden of struggling borrowers. Well, no doubt, you know, we've had some beautiful weather this week. Let's get to meteorologist Rachel Bryars for much more. Rachel?
Yeah, this has been really one of my favorite weeks that I have forecasted for. I mean, it is gorgeous. It's dry outside. Temperatures, yes, they are warm, but it's that dry heat, which we don't usually see here much in Southeast Texas. And it feels fantastic outside. So get outside and enjoy it. Now, our high temperature today still expected to warm up into the mid to upper 80s. So yes, it will be on the warm side. Also today, we are under a pollution watch. We are actually under this orange color, which means it is unhealthy for sensitive groups as we head into the afternoon. So if you are part of that sensitive groups, if you are sensitive to ozone, you may want to spend some of those peak afternoon hours indoors if this would end up bothering you a little bit. And then also on Thursday, we are expecting another ozone pollution watch. We should start to see things get a little bit better, though, as we head into Friday. Now, that dry air, it is still in place and will remain in place for the next few days thanks to this upper level low, causing that northerly flow, and that is keeping that dry air just pumping in from the north. But as we head into the end of this week as well as into this next weekend, that's going to slowly meander off to the east, and as it does, it's going to allow some of that moisture to return in from the Gulf as we head into the end of this next weekend. So we still have plenty of time to get outside and enjoy this weather. It's not really going to get humid or sticky until we head into Sunday. That's when things are going to start to feel a little bit more like what we're used to here. Now, also on Sunday and Monday, we do have a 20% chance of rain, so a couple of isolated showers possible, but most of us will stay dry. Other good news, mostly clear out in the tropics right now. We do have one little disturbance that we are watching right now just to the east of Florida. Only has a 10% chance of development, though, within the next 5 days. So mostly clear right now out there as well, and mostly clear in our forecast, at least for the next few days. You can see, though, that humidity, it does start to increase as we head into next week. We have a few rain chances coming up as we head into Monday as well as next week on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Very good. Some nice days ahead. Thank you, Rachel. That will do it for the Midday. Thanks for joining us on this beautiful Wednesday. We'll have much more, of course, tomorrow on the Midday. I'm Art Rascone. Have a great day.